Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you episode 29 of my weekly comic book haul series. This is a series where each and every week when I head down to my local comic shop and pick up all the new issues I'm going to be getting, I just show you guys everything I got and tell you a little bit about every single issue. So as always, let's pull these comics right out of the bag. This week I've got 6 new issues from Marvel and 3 from Image. I also missed out on Black Cat. I think it was issue number 9 this week, so I'll have to make sure to pick that one up next week if I can find it. But now that we've got the comic books out of the bag, let's get the bag out of the way. Alright, now that that's over with, let's get right into this haul that I've got for this week's brand new comics. So these were just from Free Comic Book Day last week. I had a whole Free Comic Book Day video that I did that actually totally blew up. It's got like around 250 views now. So I also got Spider-Man Venom, and I also got the Avengers/Hulk issue. Now I've got 2 copies of both of those issues, so you know, if they're ever valuable issues in the future, if they're ever, you know, spec comics, I could sell 1 copy if I want to. I mean, I don't know, it's still cool to have 2 copies either way. But now let's get right into these new issues that I've got, 6 from Marvel. Let's dive right into it. The first one here is a very big release, and it's X-Men: The Trial of Magneto, issue number 1 of 5. Just a 5-issue miniseries following, you know, the trials of Magneto. He's been framed for murdering the Scarlet Witch. We saw all of that go down in the Hellfire Gala with X-Factor issue number 10, which was like sort of the after party for the Hellfire Gala, and we saw Scarlet Witch found dead on the floor. Obviously, she's Magneto's daughter. Why would Magneto kill his own daughter? We don't know. Leah Williams is the writer on X-Factor, which I guess just ended after Hellfire Gala, and now she's writing this. It's sort of the continuation of that series, but also sort of a bigger story arc that's affecting all of Krakoa, with Magneto going against all of these different, you know, heroes, all of these mutants, the Quiet Council, and everyone, and sort of becoming a villain again after being this hero of Krakoa who was one of the founders for so long. So that's X-Men: Trial of Magneto, issue number 1. I can't wait to see what this series is all about. And next up, I've got a few different event comics coming out from Marvel this week that I picked up. The first one that I've got here is Sinister War, issue number 3 of 4. This series is going by so quickly. I feel like we just had issue 1, now we're at issue 3. I think they might have taken a break last week from putting a regular Amazing Spider-Man issue in between each Sinister War issue, so who knows how the release schedule is going to end up turning out, but it's the end of Nick Spencer's run, so he's got a bunch of different creators on this issue. They're having to chip in to help him out since everything is going kind of weekly. We've got the main Amazing Spider-Man issue tie-ins to Sinister War, and just the main Sinister War showdown, and you know, the cover describes it. Sinister War is just all-out chaos. Spidey going against all of these different groups of villains all paired in 6. We've got like a new incarnation of the Sinister Six. And next up this week from Marvel, I've got another event comic, and this is Infinite Destinies, Miles Morales Annual, issue number 1. So these Infinite Destinies annuals are just, you know, Marvel annuals of their ongoing series that stretch from corners of the Marvel Universe to other corners. Like, we've got cosmic books, we've got books down on Earth, but the idea is that it's just the Infinity Stones. We're finally finding out which hosts all these Infinity Stones traveled to. At the end of Infinity Wars, way back in like 2019, Adam Warlock sent off all of the stones, gave them minds of their own, and now they're getting to choose their hosts and grant them the power however they wish. So we get another Stonebearer unveiled here, Amulet, who I think was actually a character introduced in the Ms. Marvel series, also written by Saladin Ahmed, who's writing this issue. It's a pretty insane cover. We'll see what the contents are all about though. So that's Infinite Destinies, Miles Morales Spider-Man Annual number 1. And to finish off the event comics that I've got from Marvel Comics this week, we've got Guardians of the Galaxy issue number 17, and this is part 2 of the last Annihilation little mini event that's going on in the pages of Guardians of the Galaxy. For some reason they left out the last Annihilation logo. Like on the first issue, issue 16 that kicked off the story arc, they had the last Annihilation like right here. I cannot wait to read this issue because the first couple issues of Last Annihilation, Guardians 16 and that Sword issue number 7, were fantastic. I think Guardians is a series that not many people are actually getting these days. I didn't like Al Ewing's Guardians that much when it first started, so I can totally see why a lot of people dropped it, but it's really picked up in Last Annihilation. That first issue we had like humor, we had big cosmic action with Emperor Hulkling, his whole empire being shattered. It's a really good mini event, just like 7 issues in total they're going to end up doing. There's a few more extra one-shots coming out, a Cable one, Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda, and maybe a couple others that I'm not remembering, you definitely should try out Last Annihilation if you haven't been reading Guardians. That's Guardians of the Galaxy number 17. And next up from Marvel this week, I've got Moon Knight issue number 2. I just recently, a couple days ago, read issue number 1 and I loved it. I know like pretty much nothing about the Moon Knight character, despite his very basic origin. You know, he was a military guy. He died in front of a statue of Khonshu and then was resurrected to be the Fist of Khonshu. Jed MacKay really taking it to the next level with this series. The first issue really caught everyone up, picking it up who might not know about Moon Knight just like me, but I like the direction they're going in. I'm forgetting the name, but Moon Knight was putting together some sort of like new organization. I think it was like the Night Mission or the Moon Mission, I don't know, something mission, and I can't wait to see how this ongoing series progresses. I hope they keep up the great work that they did on issue number 1, with Moon Knight just helping out these people who can come ask him for help. He's just more of a straight level hero after going cosmic and having the Phoenix Force and everything in the Age of Khonshu story arc in Avengers. So that's Moon Knight number 2. And the final issue that I picked up from Marvel Comics this week is Gamma Flight issue number 3. To be honest, I haven't read issue number 2 yet. I'm still catching up on all of those July issues that I missed out on while I was gone on my trip. But this is by Al Ewing and Crystal Frazier with art by Alain Medina, and I really liked the first issue. Still haven't read the second, obviously, but that first issue was awesome. We had the return of Scar, Hulk's son that hasn't appeared in comics for a really long time, and it's cool to see that they're actually having like some semi-important things happen in this series, despite it just being a 5-issue miniseries. Gamma Flight is just following this branch of Alpha Flight that recently split off of it, and now they're just running their own organization, going and tracking down gamma-radiated beings, trying to keep things under control, and sort of the Hulk side of the Marvel Universe. So as Immortal Hulk wraps up and this series continues, we'll see if they tie into each other at all, or if this is just completely, a separate thing from Immortal Hulk now. I'm not sure, but I like that first issue. We'll see how issues 2 and 3 are. That's Gamma Flight number 3. And now on to Image Comics. I've got 3 different issues from them this week. Usually I've only got like 2 or usually just 1 issue from Image, but this week a bunch of my monthly series that I get from them all aligned. So the first one here is a pretty big release. It's Radiant Black number 7. I haven't read issue number 6 either yet, but I've heard it wasn't that important of an issue. I've also heard it was a good issue though, but issue 6 was just like an origin story for Radiant Red, who we see on the cover here, and now we're getting more and more of these different Radiants, their identities revealed. They're teaming up to go against this god who maybe bestowed them their powers, but who's also trying to destroy their reality. It's been a long time since I've read anything Radiant Black, since issue number 6, which is a couple months ago, so I'm excited to get caught up on it again. It's by Kyle Higgins and Mike Costa, and they've been doing an amazing job on this series so far. Pretty cool series so far, Radiant Black number 7. We'll see how the story progresses. And next up from Image this week, I've got Nocterra number 6. This is the big finale to the current ongoing story arc of Nocterra. I don't think we've really gotten the solicits for issue 7 yet, but from what I know, it's supposed to be ongoing, and I'm sure it's been selling good amounts of copies. I can't imagine they would end the series with issue 6, but this one's by Scott Snyder and Tony S. Daniel. Really great series so far also. It's set in this world where the Big PM struck, this huge event in which the world just completely went black. Somehow the sun is just gone, and nobody has seen natural sunlight for so long, but we see the main character Val. She's a trucker. She transports people in her lighted truck from place to place wherever they need to go. But in issue number 4 we saw that natural sunlight has been discovered. There's these little patches in which it still exists, in which plants can grow. So really interesting concept. I'm excited to see how they move forward with this series, but really interesting dystopian world. That's Nocterra number 6. And for the final issue of this week's comic haul from Image Comics, I've got Time Before Time, issue number 4. I've only read the first couple of issues at this point. Issue number 1 was like one of my favorite issues of the year. It was absolutely fantastic, and I really loved the concept that they rolled with. Issue number 2 is a little bit more confusing, but I also enjoyed it for the most part. This is by Declan Shalvey and Rory McConville on writing, and then we've got art by Joe Palmer with a really, really simplistic art style. I've said this before and I'll say it again though, the art style really flows with the writing like perfectly. And Time Before Time is a time travel story. It's a future in which everything has gone to hell. The world is a horrible place now. Global warming has taken its toll and everything's all trashed. But this company called the Syndicate is letting people pay them because they've discovered time travel. So people can pay them to bring them back to the past where things were better and live, an inconspicuous life in which they just pretend that they are really from that time period. Interesting series so far. I'm excited to get caught up with issues 3 and 4 and find out where the series is going to end up going. So that's Time Before Time number 4. Alright, well that's every single one of the brand new issues that I picked up this week. I want to know what you guys got though. Let me know down in the comment section below. What was your most anticipated issue this week? Did it live up to your expectations? If you've read your issues already, let me know which issue was your favorite. And if you did enjoy this video at all, or if you got some good information from it, make sure to hit that subscribe button. That's the big red button which is sitting right below this video. You can also hit the notifications bell which is sitting right next to it. You'll be notified every single time I post a new video if you don't want to miss any. So that's everything from me for today. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye, guys.